Hi, my name is Siyoung, and today we're going to work on sixth grade worksheets lesson 25. So, the first topic we're going to cover is slope-intercept form, which is y equals mx plus b, that I highlighted over here, and y equals output, m equals slope, and x equals I input, and b equals y intercept. So you have to follow the format. The y equals mx plus b, and you have to convert these forms into this form. So let's do it. So the y has to be in the left side of the equation. So you just left the y over here, and you add 7 on the both sides to cancel out 7 and leave the y by itself. And 4x just leaves it as it is, and 2 plus 7 is 9. So the slope-intercept form for this number 1 is y equals 4x plus 9. Let's do number 2. So, like I said, you have to put the y in the left side of the equation. If you look at this left side of the equation, and you see this 3x, but you see that x is on the right side of the equation, so you have to subtract x on the both sides to move the x in the right side of the equation over here. So y stays same, equal sign, since you cancel out 3x and you add negative 3x plus 42. So your answer for number 2 is y equals negative 3x plus 42. And it will be really helpful for you to remember this part, y equals mx plus b, and what each variable stands for. So let's move on to the graphing parts. So like I said, this is also in a slope-intercept form. Y equals mx plus b, right? This is the general slope-intercept form. And you can determine that y equals just x, right? But we know that the 1 is in front of x, which we just write it as x. So 1x plus 2. So m, which is slope, is equal to 1. So slope is equal to 1. And b, which is 2, I can write it as y-intercept is equal to 2. But whenever there is intercept, you have to write in the order pair, which is 0, 2. Y-intercept is that the line intersects at some value in the y-intercept. This line is y-intercept, and this line is x-intercept. So plot 0, 2, and slope is 1, which means that 1 you can also write it as 1 over 1, right? Because 1 over 1 is also 1. And the upper part is up or down, and bottom, which is denominator, has the left or right transformation. This is the transformation, and since it's 1 over 1 and it's positive, they're both positive, right? If they're both positive, you go up and right. So up and right, plot points, up and right, plot points, up and right, plot points. You just go up and right by 1 because you see that it's 1 over 1. And you can do that on the other side too. Down and down. But this can also be written as this point of view. You can write up and up, right? So down and down, down and left, which can also write it as up, right, right? So you have to graph like this, which is linear, just a line. So that's why we call this type of graph as a linear equations graphs. And number 3. So yeah, let's do number 3. Do you see that there are negative signs in front of the coefficients, which is 1/2? And we can also say that negative 1/2 as a slope. So y equals mx plus b, and y is negative 1/2 x plus 1. So y int is 1, which we can also write it as 0, 1, and the slope as negative 1/2. And do you see that negative? And you can write it as negative 1/2 or 1/-2, right? But you usually use this form. The negative sign usually goes into the not numerator. So negative 1/2, right? So like I said, it's up or down. It's either up or down. And for denominator, it's either left or right. Since it's -2 is just positive, you go right, and -1 is negative, so it goes down. And first, what we have to do first is that you have to plot y-intercept first, and that'll be your center for the slope. So 0, 1, which is over here, and this is the y-intercept. And you have to go down 1, and right 2. 1, 2. You go again, down 1 and right 2. And the thing is that you always have to move up or down first, like I did over here. You can't, or you can just do like that too. Just 1, 2, or down. Yeah, it doesn't matter, but always remember the upper part is vertical transformation, and the bottom part is horizontal transformation. So if I graph, let's plot more points. By you have to remember is that you have to plot at least 2 points in order to make a line, right? So I already plot 3 points over here. So yeah, I'll just graph it. You have to, don't forget the arrow, the tip of arrow sign, and that's your graph. Okay, so let's do some word problems, multiple choice questions. So Riley has to drink 3 or 4 liters of water a day, right? Because her mom told her to do that. And the question is asking, what is the most and least total liters she drinks in a week? So the least amount of water is that there are, and yeah, so you have to acknowledge that there are 7 days in a week. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And let's say that the least amount is that she drinks 3 liters every day, because it's 3 to 4, right? So it can be 3.1 liters and 3.2 liters, but the least amount is 3. So let's say that 3. She drinks 3 liters every day in a week, which is that 3 times 7 is 21. And the most is that she drinks 4 liters every day over here. 4 liters every day. 4, 4, 4, ... until, in a week. So it's 4 times 7, which is 28. This is the least amount of water, and this is the most amount of water. So the answer is B. Okay, that's the lesson for all today. and I'll see you next week.